Hi guys, welcome to Ikkura. Today is the trading day 29th of April 2020, and man, lots of stuff happened in the market yesterday, and so I think we'll actually have a bit to talk about. But I see that you're wearing a t-shirt that's a little bit colored red.
Yeah, this is my face after 1 month of playing with options. I feel like someone took a hammer and knocked my head in, and then some more after that. And it's hello.
Hello. Well, I went first yesterday, so how about you go first today? I'm so curious
Okay.
to see what happened. Oh, hello, nice shirt.
Oh,
I
hello.
I saw a little bit about Zoom going down, but that's about it. So I know you have a pretty big stake in that, so I want to know where that went, and then where some other things went.
Okay. Um, let's jump into it. Let's see what's going on. My prediction. I cannot wait to eventually one day get rid of Zoom. I'm so over it. I've held it since it's over a month already. Anyway, predictions. I'm not gonna lowball. I think that I'm at 4.5K.
Wow. Okay. It feels like a low ball, but
No, because last night I was at 4.9.
oh, wow.
Let's
Wow.
open it.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm at 4.7K.
Oh, okay. This isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not as horrible as I imagined. Yeah, Zoom got rocked, totally screwed. And I tried to. Okay, so a couple things. I'm not gonna harp on too much about this. We can talk about it in the discussion later. But I only managed to make one trade last night.
Oh.
I managed to buy a Walmart call.
Oh, okay. But Walmart
Yeah,
as well did
I
not
tried.
go up yesterday.
It did not go out, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. So I've been thinking a lot, and I think that my intuition, I don't know, I think sometimes you just need a spark of intuition and then you act on it. And yeah, I tried to put in orders for Alibaba, ConocoPhillips, and Walmart, and neither Alibaba or ConocoPhillips got filled. That's fine. We'll talk more about this in discussion, but the main point is Walmart shows their earnings on May 19th. I bought it for 125. The strike price of 125. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but let's see what the current price is for Walmart. Okay. It almost on the money. Walmart is 123, so I bought it for 125.
Okay.
Yeah. Paid a pretty penny for it. I paid $353 for that one contract of 100 shares. Tonight, let's see how it goes, but I'm probably gonna, I don't know whether I'm on tilt right now, but I'm gonna load up on Walmart, Alibaba, and what I said yesterday. I'll talk more about it later. Over to you. Let's see.
Okay, let's see where I'm at.
Prediction.
Oh yeah. Prediction is that I increased pretty significantly yesterday. I hope I'm still in that range. I'm going to guess that I'm around $430 from
No way.
285 yesterday.
Oh, God. I bet you're closer to 600.
No, I don't think so, but let's check. I think I'm still in the low 400s. So, I mean, granted, I closed this, I was up a little bit later, so I was up a little past midnight before I went to sleep. And
Okay.
I'll tell you what I did as well. So, let's check where I'm at. Opening the app, and I am better than I thought, but less than you. I'm at $521.68.
Well done.
So 1 day increase of 82.6%. if only that could happen when I had $10,000 in my account, I would be ecstatic. But that is not the case.
That is not the case.
So I'm still 95% down. I'm just not 97% down, which I'm very happy about. So yesterday, I had that Uber call that I was saying I really want to sell and get rid of. Uber had a really nice jump yesterday, and I did end up selling that call. And then immediately I bought a call for further out. So
oh wow.
So I sold the call for May 1st, and then within a minute I bought another call that expires on the 15th of May. And on that one call itself, I'm up 70% in one day. But granted, this is from $42 to $72. Pretty incredible. And then I also saw that there was a lot of momentum in SPY. And so I took all of my remaining funds that I had, and I bought 2 out of the money SPY calls. One 315 and another 310, but both of these expiring on the 20th of May. And both of those did well. I'm up 80% in one and 50% on the other. So both of those accelerated my growth. I bought them super cheap. They're like basically $20, because I only had $76 left. And so I bought as much as I could, and I ended up I only have $26 not committed in my cash right now. So it's a little bit uncomfortable. But all of these things combined had a lot of upward momentum yesterday with these calls I made.
That's incredible, Z. Well done.
Thank you. I definitely needed today to feel good about continuing, because if I dropped below the $200 mark, I think and that's entirely possible playing options. Losing 50% of your value is I've had multiple days where that has happened.
Yeah, it's amazing. You see these guys like lose from $700,000 down to $200,000, and you know they're not idiots too. It's just nuts.
It's timing, luck, and this is gambling. It really is. Even as sound as your decision making might be, the market is not rational.
Yeah, it's definitely been. I won't go into too much detail, but I will say that so far I love this. I love trading options, and I also think it's actually really good for us, because how do I say this? It forces us to persevere through bad luck, badly timed decisions, and to forget about it and just move on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like a small example is Facebook calls, right? So I guess less than a week ago, I was telling you, I was like, yo, I'm betting on e-commerce. I'm going to buy Facebook because I cannot buy Shopify or Amazon. So I'm going to buy they're definitely still advertising.
Yeah.
So I buy those calls, I make great money, whatever. But then 2 days ago, Facebook's not doing well, and I'm up. I'm definitely up with those calls.
Yeah.
But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sell half right now, and then the rest I'm just gonna hold through earnings, right?
Yeah.
But yesterday you asked me, Ming, why are you selling them? And I was like, oh, because I don't want to hold them. But if I had held through earnings, it jumped 6% yesterday and post 10%.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's I know. So it's why didn't I hold it through earnings? That's so dumb, right?
Yeah.
I'm beating myself up about that right now.
You held none of them through earnings? Not even one?
No, I got rid of all. So that is one of those things where your emotion takes over and you stop and you forget the original plan.
Yeah.
And so this is why I'm saying it's such a good experience, because you fuck up, you make stupid mistakes like this, and fortunately this time around, I'm looking back, I chickened out, right? I should have just I was already in the money. Just leave it. If I lose, I lose. No big deal. Right. Also now, I mean, it's hard to rationalize this, but like I wanted to hold through earnings because I wanted to see what happens to option prices after the earnings are released, because you talk about the decreased volatility. Anyway, the only other, like, right now, just moving forward, thinking about the future, like, the one conviction I feel strongly about is, and, you know, I don't think there will be as much as a surprise there, because, like, I think everyone's expecting ads to be really shitty, whereas everyone's expecting, like, groceries and e-commerce to be really, really strong. But I'm just going to stick to this conviction about buying essentials like grocery items and things like that. So I'm going to try to learn from this experience with Facebook and buy Alibaba, JD, Walmart. I did a lot of thinking. I'm not going to bother with Target. Alibaba, JD, and Walmart, and hold them, like, sell half if I'm in the money, and hold the rest through earnings.
Right.
So they all their earnings come out around May 20th. JD's in May 8th, but, like, you know, the next 2 weeks. So I have another chance to, like, test out this way of, like, playing options. And I wanted to buy. I really want to buy yesterday, but I guess it was just too cheap. I didn't want to, like, pay more for it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, as
So,
well, you need to have conviction in the price that you're buying for, and never buy a bad deal. And even if it goes up and further 10% and you're like, oh, I should have bought, it's not a bad decision at the time. You need to have conviction about what you're willing to get in at and what you're willing to get out at. And
yeah.
If you have that, then you can stick to some principles. Whereas otherwise, you're literally just throwing money in the dark and hoping some comes back. Like, you need to have some sort of hypothesis. Otherwise, what are you doing? You're flipping coins.
That's why it's very interesting. You know, like, this is such a difficult experience, but it's really exciting at the same time, because we are literally, like, being thrown into the deep end, and you got to think really quickly. Not think really quick, but you need to, like, formulate some principles, or, like, you're constantly testing these systems in order to survive. Otherwise, you're just gonna drown.
Yeah.
That's me being philosophical today, trying to reconcile what happened yesterday with what happened to me.
But it's not a huge pullback for you. I think it's compared to what it could be, right? Comparatively, I think you're still in a really good position. Most of your options are further out. Things are going to go up and down for sure as time passes. So this
the bright side is that half of it is cash.
Yeah.
More than half is cash.
Exactly.
So that's good.
So it's like the buying opportunity when things are going not the way you thought. It's actually, things are just delayed as long as your original hypothesis is still there. And so it's now becoming, things are on sale and it should be a buying opportunity. Instead of things are going in the opposite direction, should I rethink entirely what I'm doing? So this is tough. Well, thank you for choosing the right shirt color today.
Welcome. Yes.
What are your moves going to be today then? What are you thinking?
Very good question. I'm going to stick with Alibaba, JD, and this ConocoPhillips thingy. Oh, ConocoPhillips is reporting tonight, so it's going to be April 30th. Wait.
Yeah. Before market or after market?
Yeah. I don't know when. I might try to buy some of that, but the real play that I have is these e-commerce ones. So I need to try to buy those. I'm very bullish on them. Maybe what I will do is that I will buy a small amount today, and then buy more if the market goes down next week or something.
Yeah.
I probably will load up on Walmart again, actually, because Walmart didn't move really. Funny thing though, if Amazon's earnings suck, then Walmart's gonna suck. But I think if Amazon's earnings are good, that's a good sign for Walmart too.
Yeah, very much so. Well, once again, yesterday I'm having massive FOMO of not buying Tesla calls.
Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, they went up so much. I think after hours they jumped 10% and already they were up. So that it's crazy. Let me check Yeah, they jumped 4% yesterday and 9% after hours because they released earnings after hours, which is they beat estimates by quite a nice margin. And
Wow.
so 13% gain in one day. So now they're at like 40%, 50% up just over the recent like 1 month period. Incredible. Yeah. So, I imagine a world where I did what you did with Zoom, where instead we thought like the world's falling apart, let's buy all these SPY puts, and then you thought, well, who's going to benefit? Zoom, great, let's buy those. And I imagine a world where I did that with Tesla, and I'd be like, it's such a nice world to think about. So lots of learning here, though. I'm excited to take everything we're learning and then to apply it to the future. Like, will we really be able to outperform the market and the other option traders out there? Really good question, but it's a little bit of luck, a little bit of timing, and a little bit of having capital to leverage. And you have all these three things and you can do some amazing things. So I think it's possible. It's still possible to get to 100K within this time frame we have, which we still have 2 months left of trading. That is possible is amazing to think about. Not that it's probable, but like you make a few good moves and you can easily make it there. So I'm very excited to see what we do over the next 2 months.
Yeah, I agree with you. I also don't want to keep any cash anymore. This is silly. I don't know how to describe it. Like, let's see what I do tonight. I really want to YOLO it all into something. But yeah, I think today is one of the most frustrated days you've probably seen from me.
Yes.
Just because, but it's as you said, good learning experience and many more trading days to come.
Yes.
I was just thinking that's what they call the platform think or swim. It's like you sink or you swim, or you think or you swim.
Yes. That's great. I haven't played with it yet. Have you?
No, I'm still using Interactive Brokers.
But still, Interactive Brokers gives you so much more than, say, an app like Robinhood. Robinhood is so bare bones. It really doesn't give you very many options to do anything or any analysis or to really research companies or trends. It simply is like buy or sell for this price, and there's no tools.
Do you get to see when you buy options? Do you get to see volume and like last price and like bid and ask spreads and everything like that?
Bid and ask, yes. Volume in some locations, but not at the buy screen. I don't think. Like, it just has price and like you can set your limit and some other things. But
yeah.
You don't, at that one screen, you don't get a lot of information. You can research the information in some other ways, but even there, like searching the option chain, you don't really get volume. You get like price changes and whatnot, but you can't really research a lot on Robinhood very easily.
I see. Cool.
One more thing I want to talk about, which is oil. So one thing that I almost just like was so aghast at yesterday is I saw USO's share price yesterday, and
it jumped.
It did, but I couldn't figure out why. It went from $2 and then it was at 17, and I was like,
why?
What is going on? And I finally did enough research to find that they had a planned reverse share split, 8-1. So this makes absolute sense that this would be the case. So they folded it back in for every 8 shares that you owned before, now you own 1, and they're consolidated together. So that's what happened, and that was surprising to me yesterday. I'm like, because I actually went to buy. I went shopping. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy like $1,000 worth of USO, and I saw the price, and I'm like, what happened? It's up like 600-700%, and and then I didn't buy because I didn't know what was going on. But now that I know,
Oh.
I probably will buy a small piece of USO. But of course not
Yeah.
on the option side, because you can't trade options against this ETF. So there's no like option trading against USO that I can see on Robinhood.
Oh, okay.
That's our show today. Please remember to like this video, subscribe so that you get notified when we release our videos every single weekday. And as well, comment so that we can learn from you as well. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.